What's going on? Yeah, I know. You don't gotta tell me, so I'm gonna tell you right away. I ain't feel like uploading. I got lazy. I got bored. Only reason I'm uploading this is because it's against a certain YouTuber who I watch from now and then, and randomly got this battle, so I was like, why not? It was good. So yeah, as you can see from the team preview, I got this team and it has a Garchomp. Now, I was gone for the whole free Chomp, bring Chomp back, but I found out he was back. You know, I wasn't really playing there, and then this is actually like the first time. This is the first battle with the English version of Black and White 2. And yeah, I haven't even been uploading because I didn't even finish Black and White 2. Like, I finished it now, but back then I was just like, nah. I beat this once. I didn't want to beat it again. So yeah, I mean, it was better than the first one, obviously, because the first one was terrible. Like, that shit was just straight up garbage. The storyline was disgusting. Like, it didn't even feel worthy of my time. But yeah, guys, so you know, I got this battle. I got that Scarf Genesect, that normal T-Tar, you know, it's just especially defensive. It's supposed to have a Chabo Berry, but it doesn't. I got my Banded Terrakion, and Jesus Christ, Banded Terrakion destroys so many teams. He didn't really destroy this team, but he sure as hell did put in some work. I got that Garchomp. He's not Scarfed. He's Life Orb, Swords Dance, Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Fire Fang. I got a purely offensive Latias. Only other move I don't have is Recover, but it is Life Orb as well. I did switch out Latias now because, I don't know, it hasn't really been doing too good with this team. I did switch it out for an Alakazam. So yeah, but this is before I did that, and I think Alakazam works much better, but got the Skarmory. So this battle is against NBZ. Yes, I got a battle against NBZ randomly on the Wi-Fi battle finder. So I'm gonna lead off my Genesect, because looking at my opponent's team, Genesect destroys his entire team if I play my cards right. So I know I need to keep my Genesect alive at all costs. I can't have him taking any unnecessary hits. And seeing how I got the special attack boost, I know he's not a specially defensive variant. I know he's most likely an offensive variant. I'm just not sure which one, because he could be Scarf, Banded, Dragon Dance. There's so many different ones. So I'm just gonna go straight for the U-turn as he brings in the Shuckle. And the Shuckle is gonna be a problem because if my physical hitters drop, the Shuckle can just wall my entire team. So I'm going to go straight for that Choice Banded Stone Edge. And wow, look at this Gliscor. Like, Gliscors can usually just wall Terrakions. Now, I know the Protect is coming, and I know I don't want to risk missing another Stone Edge and him killing me with the Earthquake. So he's actually going to predict me to switch out. I'm just going to go into my Skarmory because there is nothing he can do. He can taunt me. If he carries it, he can't talk to me. He can't Earthquake me. Ice Fang won't do nothing. So I'm just going to use this opportunity to set up a layer of spikes as he brings in the Tyranitar. So I'm like, alright, only reason you bring in Tyranitar on a Skarmory is if you got the Fire Blast. And what Tyranitar doesn't carry Fire Blast? So I'm still not sure which one it is, but I know he's carrying a Fire Blast just on the fact that he brought it in. So I know the Fire Blast is coming. I'm going to go out into my own T-Tar. My T-Tar is especially defensive. He does get the burn, but I mean, it doesn't really play a toll in this battle or a big role. I mean, all it did was just decrease the survivability and for my Tyranitar. So I'm just gonna go straight for the Stone Edge, and the Stone Edge actually, no wait, correction, I'm just gonna go straight for the Stealth Rocks, knowing he's probably gonna fear me to go for the Superpower and just completely destroy his. And at this point, I don't need my Tyranitar because all it really served the purpose on this team for is to take special hits from this Vaporeon and set up Stealth Rocks. But just because I need it later on for this Vaporeon, just to weaken it potentially more, I'm going to switch on to my Latias. He actually predicts this and roars me out, and then he brings in the Skarmory. And I can't have my Skarmory taking any unnecessary damage because I need my Skarmory to wall his Garchomp to an extent and that Gliscor, because I need that Gliscor gone. Gliscor gone is #1 priority, so I can just destroy his team with Terrakion, as well as Dugtrio. Dugtrio is also a big threat. So I know he's going to go for the Scald here because it would do a heavy chunk. So I'm just going to bring in my T-Tar. At this point, I don't need it anymore. All I want to do is get off a nice Stone Edge, you know, maybe get a little critical hit. I'm not really hoping for one, but it'd be nice. I mean, you know, Vaporeon's bulky. bulky as hell. So he's just gonna go for the Scald here, and it's gonna kill me because obviously he outspeeds. So I don't get any hit off. If I would have gone for the Stone Edge instead of the Stealth Rock, this turn would have turned out completely different, because I'm gonna send in my Choice Banded Terrakion. I know from this range, unless I get max damage, I can't kill. So I'm kind of hoping for max damage. If I would have got off that little extra hit with my Burn Tyranitar, would have been enough to kill, but it's not gonna happen. I get the special defense drop. He's gonna Scald me, and my Terrakion is going to take a huge toll. So right now, I see my Terrakions at dangerous amounts of HP. So I know, alright, if he switches out into his Gliscor, I can not kill it. Well, possibly. No, I won't kill it. I won't kill it. If I can't, I figured my best, safest play would just be stay in and kill this Vaporeon, because Vaporeon's a threat to my team. I have nothing to take it out except for Genesect, and I can't even OHKO with a special attack boost. So he's going to bring in a Dugtrio, and unfortunately I didn't lock myself into like something like Quick Attack because I needed that Vaporeon dead. So he's going to kill my Terrakion, and here I see he has a Life Orb, so I'm like, oh, this is perfect. I'm going to bring out my Genesect, and I'm going to play it safe, because looking at his team, with the Vaporeon gone, besides the Terrakion and the Shuckle, Ice Beam hits everything for super effective damage. So I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam as he brings in the Shuckle. And it's going to do jack jiddly shit, man. So, nigga, I did like a little bit over leftovers. I probably should have went for the U-turn, but I couldn't risk that Dugtrio staying in and getting... I couldn't risk the Dugtrio staying alive. So now I'm going to be forced to hard switch, because I don't want him to do anything to my Genesect. I'm trying to keep my Genesect at perfect range of HP. So he's going to go for the knockoff. And again, here, he predicted me go for the spikes like a whore. But I'm not that stupid. I'm actually going to go for the Whirlwind. And I actually Whirlwind him out into his Garchomp. Now, at this point, I'm just trying to get some residual damage. I know the Fire Fang is coming, so I'm actually going to opt to go for the Roost to get myself back to full HP, so my Sturdy is intact again, and I can survive another Fire Fang. So, at this point, I have two options. I can set up another layer of spikes, take another Fire Fang, and then Roost off and continue to process, and then him eventually just switch into something that can completely destroy my Skarmory. Or I can just Whirlwind out, and I'm going to choose the latter. I'm just going to choose the Whirlwind out. So here, seeing that his Shuckle around Dangerous 8 low of HP, I probably should have went for the Brave Bird instead of the Spikes or Whirlwind. I'm not too sure what I went for here, but he's going to get the rest off. And now that Shuckle's back to full HP. I should have set up the Spikes, but I didn't. And he's going to bring out this Tyranitar. Now I'm forced to switch, because I know the Fire Blast is coming, and since I lost my own Tyranitar, I have nothing really to take this Fire Blast except for my Garchomp. These niggas can't hold me back, because these niggas couldn't hold Garchomp back. He's back in OU, son. So I'm gonna bring out my Garchomp now. I'm like, oh, he's a substitute. So I'm like, okay, maybe he's like sub Dragon Dance. But then I see the Focus Punch, so I'm like, oh, he's Tyranibow. No, I'm just gonna go straight for the Earthquake, because at this point, Garchomp can threaten a huge portion of his team, except for the Dugtrio, which outspeeds. So I'm not even too worried. I'm actually happy he went for the Focus Punch here, because now he's gonna take that rough skin damage, and that's just more extra damage for me. So I know the switch is coming, so I'm gonna predict when to switch on to Gliscor, predict for him to predict me to go for another Earthquake, and I'm gonna go for the Dragon Claw. And normally this Dragon Claw would not kill. Actually, I'm not too sure. I didn't do the calcs, but I do get a crit, and I cloned Gliscor. So now, if I'm correct, the score is 4-4, but that's about to change. The score is about to be in his favor, because he's gonna bring out this Dugtrio and kill me. Now, I was kind of hoping this Dugtrio was Adamant, but yeah, who runs Adamant Dugtrio? Let's be honest, it's always Jolly. So now that he got this in, I'm like, all right, if I get the attack boost from my Genesect, I can U-turn now, kill the Dugtrio if he stays in, or I can get switch initiative on whatever he brings in. So I'm actually gonna do the latter. I'm just gonna actually go straight for the U-turn and get switch initiative. And as he brings in this Shuckle, and I get a critical hit, which is unfortunate, but I mean, he's going to get some justice too. Don't worry, it's not that hectic. So now I'm gonna use this Shuckle as setup flutter. First, I want to get my layer of spikes up this way. Next time that Garchomp comes in, it's at lower amount of HP because I'm still not. I'm still thinking he's scarfed at this point because he hasn't revealed any item. He didn't take no leftovers or nothing. He's definitely not banded because it would have brought me to half with that Fire Fang. So I'm not too sure what he's gonna go for. So here, I'm a little scared he's gonna wake up. So I'm just gonna go straight for the Brave Bird and kill him. I probably should have just roosted up or something because now he can send his Tyranitar, and thinking that he might want to over predict and go for the substitute predicted me to switch out again. I'm just gonna stand and go for the Brave Bird, and it doesn't quite kill, and he's gonna kill me with the Fire Blast. So it's unfortunate. I did lose my best check to both his Dugtrio and his Garchomp. So now I'm gonna have to play extra carefully now. So I'm going to bring in my Latias. Now, usually you won't bring in a Latias against a Tyranitar unless you're confident you can kill. And I know I'm confident I can kill because I have max special attack, max speed, timid with the thing. So now here, he brings in this. I'm like, alright, he's going to go for the Sucker Punch. I'm going to go for the Recover at full HP. Even though I have no defense or HP investment, I know this Dugtrio cannot kill me unless he gets a crit. So he's going to go for the Sucker Punch here. And the health bar just keeps going and going. And the Justice right here. So at this point, I'm like, well, that's a good game. He won because I'm still thinking that his Garchomp is scarfed. My plan was to, live with just enough HP where I can just kill the Dugtrio, and he has to lock himself into either Outrage, Earthquake, Fire Fang, or whatever else. And I figured he was going to lock himself into Outrage just because he could probably take out my Genesect that range too, when he could have done the Fire Fang too, because it probably would have killed my Latias, but whatever. And it turns out he's not scarfed, he's actually a Yachi Berry, so I actually win, and I was not expecting that. He should have won. The crit on the Gliscor and the Shuckle did play. Well, the crit on the Gliscor was more game determining than on the Shuckle. The Shuckle was just asleep anyway, so I could have easily killed it. But that's a good game, NBZ. I'll link your channel in the description. And guys, yeah, I still don't have my computer. I know I'm some broke ass nigga, son. Niggas, I want to get my computer so I can be more active. My computer right now is just terrible. It doesn't want to cooperate with me. I have like two teams. So this is one of them and another one I have. So that's what I've been working with. So like, don't expect a lot of content, but expect some now and then. But yeah, guys, I know I missed Halloween, so happy Halloween. Oh yeah, I was in a hurricane. I'm safe though. Don't worry. It's Gucci. Peace.